So I'm saying
this is even outside of what the Bible says, and you started with the Bible. You did not bring. You are the one that brought Bible into this thing. So you are encouraging men now.
Where did the Bible?
Let me say this.
The Bible said discernment. What does discernment mean? Wait, when this girl, which girl ran after? Is he? Oh, I don't forget the name. That ran after the Bible. That's the man that.
He does not even know the Bible.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm a Bible scholar.
Excuse you. If you want to visit your married brother, inform his wife first or seek permission. She might not want to receive any visitor. If you want to enter the kitchen in your brother's home, inform the wife or seek her permission to dish food yourself. It's her kitchen. What type of families are you people from? And the response, the only person I'm informing of my visit is my brother. It is now his job to let his wife know that I will be coming. This is also why people say women bring division to families, because why do siblings now have to start walking on eggshells because their brother is married?
So is it Genesis 2:24, I think? For a man shall leave his mother and father and become one with his wife. If there's anything that triggers human beings, although I hate that word trigger, but if there's anything that triggers human beings generally in this life is not being recognized in a place where they should be significant. Not necessarily placing them on a pedestal, but, okay, this is my position. Why are you trying to fly over my head?
Yeah.
It's not all the case that women scatter family. Sometimes family wants to scatter, but they will find a way to make it the new woman's fault, right? When a man becomes one with his wife, which family is now more important to him? The family he came from, or the family that's going to come from him?
The family he has just joined.
That which is the family that's going to come from him.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's something that always rings my head when they say blood is thicker than water. I say sperm is thicker than blood. Because if a man picks a woman and he's now dedicated to this is both of us, this is what we're doing going forward, right? A woman normally, when she enters a marriage, all she's thinking about is my offspring. Me and this guy are going to create offspring. That's why they use the phrase mother hen, right? You see a mother hen when she gathers her babies and covers them. That's like the picture of how a woman is mentally. Once she's yoked with a man, like, okay, it's all about her children and a man. So if a man wants to do anything that triggers that fear in her head, like, what about our own safety? She will always want to put their own safety first. So if a man gets married and he has siblings, and the siblings have known him all his life, of course, and the siblings still want to interact with him the way they want to, it's not bad, but everybody has to understand that he has now become one with that wife. So men have to be wise and understand that there's family he comes from on one side, there's family that's coming from him on one side. A man must become dual in nature the moment he marries, in handling wife and mother.
Okay.
For me, I would say his wife comes... I don't want to sound like a simp, but the person who caters to the masculinity in him the most is his woman. His mother has her own man, whether he's alive or dead. She had her own man. His sisters are going to have their own man, and his brothers are going to go on and have their own wives. So a man has to now balance it out. There are situations where a man wants to do something for his siblings, but his wife might be like, "Oh, we have school fees. Oh, we're planning to move to this end of town. We're planning to invest this in our business." And the guy is also split between, I have to do this for my sister. She's been wanting to do this. Oh, she wants to jackpot. I want to support her with 2 million, 3 million. This might sound crazy, but it's not everything a man is going to be able to say. I know you might not agree with me here. It's not everything a man is going to be able to say. Sometimes you will do something for this side and you will zip it. Yes?
I think that depends on the kind of wife you're married to.
Of course.
Because
absolutely.
I know that some women don't want their husbands to do anything for
the family.
Again, that depends on the kind of woman that you end up with. But coming back to this topic, this question, what I would say is, first of all, a woman is a builder. And that is her role as a wife. For me, if my husband's brother is coming, the brother can inform my husband, right? And if depending on how cool we are or how much we flow, just tell me, oh, I'm coming over. So there's no problem. As for entering kitchen, I think it's okay. For me, some people are very particular about their personal space. But for me, we're a family. Oh, go into the kitchen, right? But when it now comes to food or dishing food and stuff, again, it depends on how cool we are. I wouldn't want to have maybe cooked food that I plan to eat tomorrow, for instance. Or I kept it for something, right? And say I put in the fridge and then I go there and then it's not there. Again, I really think it just really depends on how cool we are.
So
do you understand? My brothers can take my food. I'm like, why do you take my food? And we move on. But if it's now one in-law that we don't talk, you're already beefing me. Like, I don't understand. That's when we now boundaries at the end of the day.
And that's why I started by saying what people don't like the most is when they should be significant and somebody else tries to fly over their head. I feel if a lady wants to visit her brother, I think you should inform. It's even cooler if you inform his wife first that, oh, I want to come visit you guys. It's even cooler.
Yeah, and if you can't inform the wife, I think the husband should say, oh, the husband should play the part and say, oh, my sibling is coming over, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
or make sure you run it by your wife.
So let's talk from the sister that wants to visit her brother now. You're close to your brother, but now he's married, right? If you're cool with the wife, call her first and tell her, oh, I want to come visit you. So you and her decide when you will come. Then she will inform your brother, who you probably don't have any issues with, right? Now, even if you're not cool with his wife and you want to be cool with her, everything is human management. That is how you begin to become cool with her. Because you call her and you say, oh, I want to come visit. Then she say, oh, have you told your brother? I'm like, no, I'm telling you. Most human beings, once they feel they're recognized, don't worry, 50% of resistance is gone. So you want to be cool with her, then call and go through her. It's not as if you can't go through your brother.
Some sister-in-laws, like they have beef with the wife.
Some people have beef. See, as I'm studying human beings more and more, right, I'm realizing that life is a game of nervous system training. How your nervous system has been trained from childhood. Some wives, all they know is, oh, when you marry, family can do this, family can do that. So she's on guard already. She's looking for the possibility of this can happen. So if she's on guard like that, she's on defense, how do you calm her down? You calm her down by doing things like that. Then she'll be like, oh, okay, there's no threat here. It doesn't necessarily mean she's bad, but stories which she don't
feel like she's a part
That's all. It's not
family.
that hard.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. Just call me. I will even say go through her instead of going through your own brother. Now, if now say for some reason you guys are not cool at all, and then you tell your brother, follow up your brother, have you told her? What did she say? Did she agree? And still now call her. But the coolest way is to go. Most people watch another human being giving them resistance, and they don't try to make anything to bring it down. It's human management. You just see that, say, hey, she do this, she do this. You can work on it and now get a better version of that person. I know some people in this life that I get the amazing side of them, but some other people think they're crazy people. Yeah, it depends on the side what side you want to draw out that person. So, and then the issue of going into the kitchen and woman, kitchen and woman, because maybe in your own kitchen you like to put the plates like this, or you like to when you finish eating you do. There are little things, and trust me, it's petty stuff.
And again, on the flip side, when you marry someone. You don't just marry the person.
Of course.
You marry his entire family. Okay? So if I have OCD, for instance, or I'm the kind of person that I want my things like this, I should be able to stretch a little bit. I should be able to be from the wife's side now. Yes. I should be a little more accommodating.
You have to.
Do you get? Yeah. So if naturally I'm like, oh, it must be here, it must be here. I should stretch a little. And I think when that stretch is there, things are easier.
Yes.
You know, there's less tension.
Okay, so now we're talking from the wife's side now. So let's say the woman is married to her husband, and then one of his siblings wants to come and visit.
Yes.
Yes, she has to understand that they've known each other since they were born. She just came into his life when he was maybe 30 or whatever, right? Yes. So that 30 years counts for a lot. Now, if she realizes that his siblings call him and say they want to come, and he informs her like, my siblings want to come, fine. Yeah. She might pinch her and be like, but I wish they recognized me, right? It might. Coming from where she is coming from. Our own nervous system too might be trained in, once you marry, your family will treat you bad. So she too now can also work from her own end, right? And when those siblings come, oh, you're around, okay, this, she puts as the woman in the house, she probably knows more details about the environment more than I get, probably. Being just the way women are, right? She probably has a way she wants her house to be. Besides, the other one with more nonchalant because they are siblings, right? Exactly, knows them. Say this one, know they washing plates, this one they put in leg for table. He probably knows all those things.
Sorry, that's another thing. You come in, my in-law, you don't wash your plates.
Well, I see.
See that thing? Who are you leaving your plate? It's not me. I'm just saying, like, I've heard stories and everything.
Of course, 100%.
And imagine if the wife is now older than the sibling. The sibling will just come, you wash plates, you keep.
Maybe
I finish cooking for you. You now keep your plate for me to still wash.
Yeah.
That one, there'll be problem.
But that's why I say if they don't go through her, she also can be like, okay, how do I get these guys to relax and be able to relate with them more? So when they finally come, she's like, oh, okay, you're around. Okay, I did this for you. Okay, yeah. She will just put them through. Okay, if you want to take food, then she will just tell them, okay, since she knows, okay, they want to shall be bypassing. Okay, if you want to take food, you can go, there's food there, there's this. Just kind of guide them so they relax.
I think it's also a training thing. I think it's how someone was also raised. Me personally, as I am, I have family. I'm very free with them. Very free.
Yeah.
But I will still not go into your kitchen and just I was here.
Absolutely.
I will ask. And even though they may be like, no, feel at home. You know, it's your house as well. Yeah. You know, that type of thing. But I'll still ask.
So this is the thing, right? The way your sibling will do something in your house and you say, oh, come on, carry that in and go now. Your partner cannot do that to your sibling. You can snap at your sibling. That's what they always do. You could just see now, why you get to this place like this. And sibling will be like, I beg, you see they shout. But if your wife should do that to your sister, and say, wait, trouble. Next in family group chat, you're discussing her. Like, oh, can you imagine? She even smashed that. Oh, she even rolled her eyes. So human management is the number one skill in this life.
I think when it also comes to in-laws, I think people are very blessed to have problem-free in-laws. Because I've seen families where the sister-in-law and the wife, they don't just even see eye to eye.
Should we go into mother-in-laws? Is this on this same topic? Should we dive into mother-in-laws?
Family.
Because I have coached people.
Yes.
And they've broken down the defenses of their mother-in-law to the last level. A mother-in-law that was like this, like I said, life is a game of nervous system training. You go redirect a nervous system. There's a video I made in 2020 during those COVID days, and I spoke about mother-in-laws, and I quoted the 40 laws of power that surrender is a tactic.
Yeah.
It's not a way of life. It's not that you are going to be a fool. There's a picture that Robert Greene created in that book, and said the lion, just because the lion is creeping cautious, it doesn't mean he's afraid. He doesn't want to alert and make his prey panic. Your mother-in-law, you can turn her like this
of
now.
Course,
you can hold her like this. See, your mother-in-law is just a girl.
Yes.
She's just a girl that's about to lose her man.
Yeah.
That is her son. That's the kind of thing that's going on in her head.
Yeah.
And so, you want to make a decision. You say A, she say B, not because she likes B, but just because she wants to see if you will contest her. So what I always tell women, young wives, new wives, is not everything that you want. Let's say there are 10 things on ground. Let your mother-in-law have some wins. Go and meet her.
Yeah.
Her mommy, look at this. What do you think about this?
Yeah.
Seek her opinion on something. Take 2 options to her. Either one, you are cool with it. Mom, what do you think? You said, mommy, thank you so much. Ma. Thank you, ma. Yeah. What are you saying here?
She'll melt.
She will freaking melt.
She'll definitely
She will melt. But people get there, their mother-in-law, and then they're on guard. She's on guard to know. Do you want an easier life? Then you start to dismantle her defenses one by one.
Just calling. Oh, how are you, mommy? Just
yes.
checking.
I have people I've coached that their mother-in-law was shoulder was high like this, and after working on their mother-in-law, right, she got to the point where she'll be called. That's the person the mother-in-law is always calling. These people, just like I said in the beginning, people just want to feel recognized. She might still be a pain in the ass sometimes, though. That's why I said some things you let her have that win.
Yeah.
Some things just let her have that win. Then you see how she'll just be unbothered by a lot of things. People should try. So to handle family is not hard. It's not hard. If your brother siblings like calling him before they come, no problem. When they come, you put them through. If there's something you want to complain about, go and meet their brothers. Okay, can you tell them this? It doesn't mean you're a fool.
I don't know how this will sound.
Yeah.
But one advice that I got, I don't know if it's good or if it's bad, but they say it's not everything you pay attention to.
Yeah.
Especially in marriage.
It's not
everything some things just overlook.
You can't stop and throw stones at every parking lot.
Everything. The most minute thing.
You have to tell us your gender though.
Okay, my gender, please. It's not everything that
It's not. You don't follow every emotional impulse.
No.
You don't.
I used to be that person.
You don't react to everything.
It's more peaceful.
Absolutely.
It's way more peaceful.
And that you just said is really applicable when dealing with family.
When dealing with family.
When you marry somebody, you marry their family.
That thing you said is true. When dealing with family, I don't want to say some things, but it's true. And you realize that some things are not actually how they seem.
That's it.
Eventually.
That's it.
And on this topic, I'll just say that just try and live in peace.
That's it.
Anybody that is giving you advice, your sister-in-law looked at you like this, show her. Aura for aura. Aura for aura does not work here. Aura for, don't let anybody give you such advice.
I know a lot of people that come and shout aura for aura.
It's a lie.
Well, some of them don't do it in their own homes, or if they do it, they are going through hell.
Or someone will encourage you to disrespect your mother-in-law. Say if she does like this, you show her that you have mouths. It's a lie.
Mother-in-laws are easy to break.
Just live in peace with the sisters, with the brothers, with the uncles. Just live in peace.
You can do the work. That's the thing. People need to know that this person, I don't like how they are behaving, and I can change their behavior. I can influence their behavior. Not necessarily change their behavior. I can influence their behavior.
Yeah. Let's also talk about boundaries, right? Okay. Let me ask you.
Yes.
The in-law says, I'm coming for 2 weeks. 2 weeks turns to 1 month.
Yes.
1 month, 3 months. How do you think the wife should react? Yes, we're saying live in peace, yes. And all of that, but how do you think the wife should now react?
So the in-law comes for 2 weeks. 2 weeks turns to 1 month. Yes, at that point, it's already something else.
Yes.
She should go to her husband. Because it's always easier for the person in the family to handle their family member. It's always easier, and she should discuss it with him and be like, okay. But these things are not black and white like that. Sometimes, let's say her husband, who's the brother, might be understanding that this is my younger brother, this is my sister, is just trying to cross this. She didn't plan to stay 2 weeks, but it's just way things. So it's a lot of. That's why marriage is not just vibes and inshallah. Yeah, it's a lot of So there are different things. But let's just say that sibling is just being overly nonchalant and everything.
Do you think the sibling should be entitled?
No, it shouldn't be, but could be.
I love it when people can read the room. I love it when people understand boundaries.
So
like,
if the sibling
that I need my privacy.
If the sibling can't read the room, it don't happen with that. So I think the wife should work on her husband and be like, yo, tell this that we need to do this, but it's not as easy as that.
Yes.
It's not as easy as that.
It's not fair. So let me not even sound like, because I flow with my own people, then I'm not saying everybody flow. That's not what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right. So what would you now even say? Like, how should this be handled? So what do you think?
I don't think it's necessarily because a woman came into a guy's life that he now wrecked the relationship between him and his siblings and between him and his family. Like I said, a man shall leave his father and mother and become one with his wife. Definitely, it's now going to be it's going to be first about his wife and kids, right? And then he also has to do whatever he has to do for his family, especially if the guy is, let's say, the breadwinner. It's normal that his siblings will be protective. Oh, the girl do like this, the girl do like that. But
everybody should be respected.
That's
Husband should understand his wife's comfort is important. He knows his wife. He knows what she likes, what she doesn't like, what irritates her. Respect it. Wife, also, respect that your husband has been with his family for so long.
Yes.
And those are his, how do I put it? That's his family.
Family, exactly.
So if wife respect husband respect wife, then family know your boundaries.
Husband, they'll say they give bad advice now. It's not everything you're going to be able to say. Sometimes, don't look at me one kind. Sometimes something is, you want to do something for your sibling, and it's really important for your sibling. I know it's really important for your sibling. And then at the same time, your wife is planning things with you. So maybe you guys want to move to a new place, or you want to invest some money, some capital into your business and stuff, but you are looking like, okay, maybe my sister wants to jackpot or wants to do this.
And you now hide it from your wife.
Can I do this?
Then go to the back.
So it's not so much hiding.
Is that what you're saying?
You will not lie, but you have to manage the truth.
No.
You have to, as a man, you have to apply wisdom.
Time out.
As a man, you have to start applying wisdom and knows that there's a time for everything and there's a way to cannot be politically correct.
Maybe you should use another example.
Is that example? It's a real life example in the sense that
your wife your sibling wants to go out of the country.
No, it's maybe something that your sibling is. So as a man, you need to now start to go in and use your powers of discernment, and that's why God made you a leader. To now be like, on the grand scheme of things, okay, my wife wants the holiday we want with the kids. Maybe I can push it a month forward, but I know it's important to her. I know it's the kid's birthday and she wants to mark it this way. Oh, my sister has to travel, and if she misses this deadline, then she won't be able to do for another year. Then you start to wait. I'm going to land now. Then you start to wait. So as a man, you now have to know. If you only lads talking, but as a man, you really have to start to manage.
I just want to understand what you just said.
Yes.
So you started by saying that you don't want to.
I didn't say she lies to his woman.
Chill now. Okay, you should just hide it.
You should not hide it. You manage the truth.
No, please, nobody should take that advice.
But it's reality. But it is the reality. I don't want to
misunderstand you. Wait,
yes.
Wait. So what you just said now is that if a man is planning something with his wife, that requires some form of financial commitment, and then the example you gave, if his sister wants to jackpot,
and if she misses the deadline, she won't be able to do it again for another year or something.
So he should not tell his wife.
No.
Wait.
So this is
you said he should. How did you put it again? He shouldn't tell his wife.
No, he should.
That's if you are married to a witch now.
No.
Like you cannot tell your wife that this is what you want to do.
Okay, so this is it, right? I realize that.
Why can't you and your wife say, you know what, we're going to make this sacrifice and let's sort your sister out first. What we're trying to do is not priority, and then we'll do that later.
This is the thing. The hardest disagreements to solve in marriages are the one where nobody's right or wrong. So, for instance, for his wife, this thing might be priority one, right? It's not a life or death thing, but for her feeling safe and for her livelihood, this is my priority one.
And guess what? That's why he has to tell her about it.
Your sibling, what your sibling wants to do might be priority two for her. For you, you might look at it and be like, this thing, I can put it on that.
You're contradicting yourself, because at the beginning of this, you made a statement that a man will leave his father,
of course, yes,
and his mother,
yes,
and be one with his wife. And you asked me a question. You said, who is more? Unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, when a man gets married, his wife is his number one family, not his sister.
I agree. Okay. That's why I said the family that comes from him is more important than the family he comes from. That's why he must manage the truth.
He should hide it. No,
do you know that sometimes
nobody should take that advice, because right now you are encouraging something that should not be. Let's be real. Okay, so somebody will come and meet you now to coach them.
Yes.
And the husband, okay, how does one manage the truth?
Thank you very much for that. Like I said, the hardest disagreement is one where you see it this way, I see it this way. How do you want to solve it? Because in some cases, the man will just not be able to convince his wife that let's place this above this, let's do this, let's push this forward a few months.
Did he try?
No, it's not a matter of
did he attempt?
Maybe he tried before. If he knows his wife well, that's why you know what? This is why human beings need powers of discernment.
Let us encourage truly healthy relationships, especially when it comes to in-laws. I know it may not be perfect, but let us encourage it.
It can't be perfect because we're human beings.
I think
here.
what you should be saying is have a conversation with your wife, because guess what? There's no way she will not find out. Are you now encouraging?
So for the sake of sounding good on this podcast,
are you
guys, tell your wife every single thing. But if I'm sitting down with men, this social media, I don't know back in age, because we always have to talk in the open like this. If I'm sitting down with men and we're talking guy to guy, I'll say, more, you must go inside within you. After God and Jesus, now you. That's why the Corinthians say God, Jesus, man. After God and Jesus, now you. A man must start to develop that soul within him. And if he knows that whatever he wants to do is going to trigger a fear in his wife, even maybe she looks back a year later, she'll be like, okay, why was I panicking? But if he knows it's going to trigger it, then he has to manage the truth. This is the ugly parts.
I'm not disagreeing with you that a man should be able to, just handle things. But you are now giving a wrong, something advice. I don't agree with. That he should just lie.
Okay, so
in
now,
this context, lie.
Do you know that? Do you agree? Do you know that husband and wife will not always see eye to eye on things they want to do?
They will not always see eye to eye.
So now there will be times when they just don't see eye to eye on let's do this. The woman might say this is what I want to do. The man will say yes.
Where does compromise come in?
Yes, now compromise is sweet now and good now.
Compromise, you are already going the violent way.
No, it's not violent. I just say he has to manage the human beings involved.
Find a way to settle your wife, then settle your sister. Everybody is happy. But for you to just good and that's a nice your wife there, Cinderella story.
But sometimes everybody can just not be satisfied at the same time. So I'm saying
this is even outside of what the Bible says, and you started with the Bible. You did not bring. You are the one that brought Bible into this thing. So you are encouraging men now. Let me say this.
I'm not discernment mean. Wait, when this which girl ran after? Is he? Oh, I don't know.
Bring the
ran after
Bible that
the man that.
It does not even know the Bible.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm a Bible scholar.
Excuse you. I'm not disagreeing with you. Okay. Yes. There will be situations where a man has to just manage some things.
The truth.
But
manage the truth.
There should be a conversation.
If she doesn't feel good about it,
the first thing that I thought you would say is have a conversation.
No,
both of you should come to a compromise.
Now. No,
how did you get to after the conversation?
That's what I touched on. Now that's why I went to straight.
Bad advice.
I want a guy to discuss with his wife. Don't forget.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but
if his wife is just no, we can't do that. That's that. She will sort her way. Maybe she can ask this person. It's only you. No. If the wife is like that and she's panicking, not that she means harm. So if the guy has tried to persuade, the other way she's not going to be persuaded. Why doesn't I say, look, I'm just going to do it, baby, because don't worry, I know what I'm doing. He's going to continue making her face. So I will just manage everything.
You know that I'm not disagreeing with you.
You know I'm not disagreeing. Let me sure everybody's happy.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I know.
But at the same time, this thing can lead to other things that are even worse.
Life is contradictory. For Christ, people use the Bible to do wayo.
Thank you very much.
That's how life's going. Everybody has to apply common sense.
If we continue,
but we cannot be politically correct. We want to discuss nice and sexy. I can come here and just say, oh, yeah, tell you everything good things. But the reality of life is
I know. I am not disagreeing with you.
So, and imagine the wife should find out that the husband did it. Come, why didn't you tell me? So now,
if the wife is the kind of person that the husband can't talk to, and she finds out, don't you think everywhere will scatter?
Everywhere will scatter.
Based on the advice.
So you would just have to live with it because is that it is. But then now imagine if the wife finds out and she's like,
problem can be avoided.
Now imagine the wife finds out and she's like, and she decides to go about it the other way. Don't you think she has won her husband?
A woman that the husband cannot sit down and talk to,
she will not go the other way. Someone manage
definitely not go the other way.
Someone manage truth or not. Do you know how many men?
And then there will be problem.
Men masculinity. There are men that really sit down at 80th birthday. They're looking like this, and that man is going to his grave with so many secrets. He has handled this for this one, handled this one. This one is happy with this one. Doesn't know that he was one that solved this issue, and he's just looking and he's not going to discuss with anybody because after God, now man, God, Jesus, man.
You have won.
Thank you very much.
You are very right.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
You have won.
Peace, y'all. Okay, I think it wasn't bad advice.
You started this conversation with saying a man will leave his father and his mother and his siblings.
Yes.
Then you now contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't because you are saying now that I said he should have the what I should have said is he should have the conversation with his wife first before. That's what I'm saying.
Is that what he said?
That's what I said. Everybody just wants to be significant. Everybody just wants to recognize. He will roll on the floor. And that's when I said. That's why I say it's not like manage the truth. It's still eventually told the truth, but it timed it.
You put kerosene, you put fire, and you run away and say everywhere is burning. I'll just say it's because you are not married.
I see. Listen, I said that's
why
I said.
Enter it first.
Listen to, and that's the reality. See, reality is not.
But you coach a lot of married people,
and they succeed a lot, a whole lot. And in the case where the woman should find out. So there are some decisions you make. You know that if it be no, I will have to face the consequences. So let's say the guy if the guy helps his sister and his wife should now find out, or more, is to roll on the floor.